Hey guys, how you doing? Got some viewers already. Thanks for tuning in. Hang on. Should we try and watch the intro? I feel like we should. So yeah, following up from last time, I want to play some more Sega Saturn. Want to play some Fighters Megamix for a little bit, and then I'm going to go straight into Shining Force 3. This intro is great. It's a pretty cool blend of like VF3 and just general fighting Vipers. I gotta say, I love Barn as a character design. It's a shame we don't really see more of him. And yeah, I bought this for 99 yen in Japan, so very cheap in Japan, the Saturn fighting games. Because the Saturn was really popular in Japan, actually. And so especially games like Virtual Fighter and Fighting Vipers and all those other sort of fighting games were really cheap. But here we go, Fighters Megamix. And this was like, oh no, what happened? Oh, there we go. Oh, what's wrong with Fighters Megamix? Oh, I thought you sounded disappointed. But yeah, I haven't played this game in a long time. Let me see, do I want to go Fighting Vipers mode or Virtual Fighter mode? But basically, seeing as this is a new save file, I've got a lot of characters to unlock. So I'm thinking I'd like to do that first. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with Wolf. And I think the first, if I remember correctly, is Virtual Fighter mode. Oh no, it's Novice Trial. If it's Novice Trial, I'm going to try one of my sub-characters. Let's go with Jeffrey. I do love the single-player mode in this, where you can unlock all the different modes and go through all the various paths. Let me know if the sound is okay and everything, by the way, guys. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. They got what do you call it? Like burst to get out of combos in this game. Oof. I gotta remember Jeffrey's moves. Oh wow, I forgot about that. Can I stomp? Yes, I can stomp. Oh, that's right. I got the armor breaking moves in this game too, eh? Oh, wow. We've got wall jumps. There we go. There's the armor break. Oh, shit. Oh, some of the effects in this game. So silly. Yeah, I remember when this game came out, it was like the coolest shit I ever heard of. A Sega crossover fighter. Oh, there we go. It's a new move, but you still do elbow hammer. What other throws did Jeffrey have? That's right, still the gorilla press. I think he had backbreaker as well, but I can't remember how to do it. Oh, wow! He's got a jumping backbreaker. Damn, I forgot about that. Can I get... How do I splash mountain? There we go. Yeah, the 90s were really the peak time for fighting games, weren't they? There was so many just like wacky fighting games coming out, like sort of mid to late 90s. And yeah, anything that they spent on Fighters Megamix would have been made back easily with Virtual Fighter 2 and... Virtual Fighter 2 and Virtual Fighter 3 especially. Well, that's the other thing as well. This game has the evade button. And side throws. This is very much like... This is almost a way to practice Virtual Fighter 3 at home. I mean, not quite. It wasn't, you know, quite Virtual Fighter 3. But all the VF characters had VF3 moves, which is really cool. I feel like the viewers in the chat at the moment probably already know that, but still it's a fun fact. Apparently you can still Korean step and everything in this game as well. I'm not sure how well I can do it, but you can do it apparently. Did Jeffrey have wall throws in this? I can't remember. I know some characters definitely had wall throws. But it's funny because I'd never actually played Fighting Vipers before I played Fighters Megamix. So this was sort of my introduction to the Fighting Vipers series too. Everyone had the running punch. Some characters had a running like alternate move as well. I think they all had the running sweep. Let me try that. Yeah, the baseball slide. There we go. Toe kick splash mountain. I couldn't remember if it was the same input, but it is the same input as the new games. That's really cool. And I'm trying to remember who I unlock in the novice round. I think it's just an alternate costume for Honey. Oof. Oh damn! I forgot about the forgot about the Irish whip. He's still got Hell Stab. That's a good move. Oh. Oh, there goes the armor. I really like Jeffrey's design from VF2 and 3 actually. With the bigger beard. Bigger beard and the sort of dreadlocks. Oh, of course we've got VF2 music. Oh, I forgot about that. You got, like, blockbuster attacks. Every character had back, punch guard, and kick, and you could do, like, a sort of charge move. Oh, that's right, he's got the hook. He's got the bottle break. Oof. Come on, I gotta catch him crouching. Yes! Love that throw. How's the sound, by the way, guys? Is it clear enough? Yeah, here we go. It's alternate costume Honey. Oh wow, I didn't get to turn around in time. I actually really like this stage as well. Oh, that doesn't break. Sure it did. But yeah, where you got fighting Vipers on one side, Virtual Fighter on the other side. Oh, damn, there was a second follow-up. Yeah, that's punishable. Now we get one of the cool ending videos. I love the original music for the endings. This music is so good. And of course, the traditional replays at the end. I do love that the replays have sort of stuck around, and every ending has its own pictures and like sort of what would you call it? Its own soundtrack and its own like pictures and theme. But I love that the replays at the end of the game have stuck around until the latest Virtual Fighter 2. That's always been a cute picture. Look at Shun. Now, Virtual Fighter Cop 2 team was thanked. I wonder why. That's a cute one as well, actually. Honey with the giant panda. Is there one more picture or was that it? No, that's it. You get one just before the boss fight. That's such an emphatic game over. Gotta love it. And that, I'd forgotten about that as well, actually. Congratulations! Aggressively happy for me. Alright, I might do one more run. But then I want to jump into Shining Force. So let me just make sure... Oh, how do you save game? Wait, that's not it. Oh, have I run into a... Oh, there we go. That's all the sounds you can unlock. Yeah, that's fighting Vipers in Virtual Fighter. That's controls. Chinraru or stereo. Oh, stereo. Yeah. Okay, stereo. How do you save the game again? I can't even remember. I don't think it was autosave. Did you have to go left or right? Unless it was autosave, I could be wrong. You know what? I'm going to Google it. Oh, yes, it does autosave. How about that? Fantastic. Alright, we're going to have to do the Virtual Fighter path, so I'm going to go with Wolf for this one. Or, should I go with one of the Fighting Vipers? We'll beat the Virtual Fighters with the Vipers and vice versa. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I really like Jane, actually. In terms of character design and her gameplay, she's probably my favourite Fighting Vipers character. Alright. Just gotta remember her throws. Look at these strikes. She totally looks like oh, was it Velasquez from Aliens? Which I think is a really cool sort of homage. That's right, she's got... How many can you do? 2? I thought it might be 3. Oh, there we go. I remember she's got a bunch of throws, but I can't remember how to do them all. I'll have to go through training mode at some point. Oh, look at that. Over the low. 2 pro. Oh, man. The Fighting Vipers characters have really particular throws. I keep on wanting to press up to evade as well. There we go. So unlike the VF characters, it seems that like the Fighting Vipers characters have throws that are done with other inputs as well as just punch and guard. That seems like it's frozen. That's not good. Ooh, that's not good. Wonder why it's frozen. Maybe the disc is a bit funny. Alright, let me try restarting. Hey, the Wireman, how you doing? Thanks for following. Unfortunately, you've come at a bad time. Yeah, the VF noises. I love the old VF noises. If you give me a moment, I'm very sorry, but I'm having trouble with my Sega Saturn. There we go. Alright, crisis averted, everyone. Let me see if my save data is still there. I think it is. We'll find out soon. I'm going to use Jane and try and do the virtual fighter. Yes, okay. Oh boy. No need to panic, everyone. It's all under control. Got a pro streamer right here. I'm actually incredibly amateur before anyone points that out. But here we go. Oh, damn it. Why did I duck? The one move that I can't duck from that string. Oh, god damn. I miss how much the launchers do in this game. Unlike pretty much every other... Well, every other Virtua Fighter game doesn't have launchers like that. It's pretty cool. It's such a unique fighting game. Okay, my armor's in trouble. There we go. He didn't get a chance to break it. So yeah, like I was saying, you get... In this game, you've got a whole bunch of different sort of single-player runs. So you start off with Novice Mode, then you go to Virtual Fighter, Fighting Vipers, and you get some more sort of esoteric ones, like you got handsome guys, you got pretty girls, you got strong guys, you got bosses, you got secrets. There's a whole lot of really cool single player, what do you call it, like trials. And for everyone you finish, you get a new character, which is really cool. Who's that? Oh, I can't read the name. Sriracha Flash. That is a cool handle, actually. Who doesn't like sriracha sauce? Welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for following. It helps a lot. Oh, I love the baseball slide in this game. Like I was saying before as well, Jane's one of my favorite Fighting Vipers characters. I think she's got a really cool design. Even if she is pretty much Velasquez from Aliens. Alright, now this is where it crashed last time, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll get to the next stage. Alright, it's looking promising so far. There we go. There we go, fighting on the sand. Yeah, Jane's moves are pretty cool. She reminds me, she's almost like an equivalent of Jeffrey in terms of just her power moves. Oh, damn. Speaking of power moves. Oh, there's no tech roll in this game, hey? I'm so used to that. The throw whiff animation is so funny. Look at that, just slightly tap them on the face. That's a knockout. Now what's interesting as well is the Virtual Fighter stages, they've removed the rings, probably because of things like that, because it's so easy to get ring outs with the power moves in this game. So you've got these endless stages, which have only really been seen in Virtual Fighter in... Oh, that's painful. In Virtual Fighter 3, in one stage in particular, which was the desert stage. Since then, and before then, they never really had an endless stage like this. And these are basically the Virtual Fighter 2 stages, just without the ring, and an endless sort of gameplay style. So it's pretty cool. It was a pretty nice change. Although overall, I am glad that they stuck with rings and ring outs for the rest of the series. And of course, we've got the excellent VF2 soundtrack. There's a side turn throw. I think that's Lau's side turn throw, actually. Yeah, it looks like the one he's still got in all the way up to 5 Final Showdown. What's cool is this course is basically just VF2's arcade mode. So I think after Jackie, it's Wolf. I think after Jackie, it's Wolf, and then... Oh man, I'm getting rusty. I can't remember. I guess we'll find out. Blockbuster flip kick. I do like how everyone had their like sort of blockbuster moves as a guaranteed armor breaker. But there were certain moves that just like even if you didn't get the charge or that universal input, there were moves that could break armor for everyone. Wolf? It might be Akira next, actually. Ah, throw breaks. Yeah. Come on, I've played this game before. Oh, there we go. I forgot she had that move as well. Oh, that's the other thing as well I wanted to mention was... This is the only Virtual Fighter character that has a cage. Because Wolf has the cage from VF2. Now in VF2, the cage wasn't actually interactable. But for this game it is. It's like a Fighting Viper stage where you can break the walls on a knockout. You can slam them against the cage. Oh, actually, I've got to try and... You can actually also do... Where is it? Come on, get a bit closer. Is this going to work? Oh, no. There's a way you can launch them really high and they get stuck on the cage. It's like a special win animation. Here we go. The final boss. Kids Akira. So I played Virtual Fighter Kids yesterday on the channel. And here's your reward for if you finish the Virtual Fighter single player mode, you get to unlock Virtual Fighter Kids version of Akira. Look at him doing the Dragon Lance and everything. What a cool character. And of course, like everyone else, or most of the Virtual Fighter characters, wow, they have their Virtual Fighter 3 moveset. So this is a unique version of Kids Akira, actually. Now we're going to get our unique ending credits with the replays, so enjoy that.
Game over.
I wonder if there's a way to... Can you view the pictures? Because it'd be nice to see all the ending pictures at leisure. Might be here in record. No, I don't think it's there. Maybe it's in here. Maybe not actually. Either way, it's pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in for Fighters Megamix. What I would like to do now though is change over to Shining Force 3, which I've been wanting to do for a while. So hang around for a little bit. I'm going to get my Shining Force. I'm going to play through Shining Force 3, all 3 scenarios in English, because the Shining Force translation project have managed to patch the Scenario 2 and Scenario 3 into English. And I've never actually played them on real hardware before, so I'm keen to do that. So bear with me and I'll be changing games over in a moment. You can enjoy the intro movie while you wait. How good was that? I adore that intro. Since I first saw it, oh, it's so good. Sets the stage for such an amazing game. I don't want to talk too much here because the music is really, really nice in this opening sort of file select. So I'm going to begin a new game, and although this game came out in English, it was released in Europe and America. The translation project has patched this game as well, because when they released it in the US, I think they had an idea that it was unlikely the sequels were going to get translated. It was very late in the Sega Saturn's life, and because of that, they made some changes to the translation to try and self-contain the game. I think that, coupled with the fact that the fans wanted to make a few changes and sort of clean up some of the canon and names a bit. But yeah, that's basically why there's a patch for the English version as well. The search took so long, there wasn't enough time. Oh, this is nice. It's like all the Shining Force games, you can name the heroes. Although, I think I'm going to go with the generic names, because I really do like them a lot. The fury of this man's soul burns hotter and hotter as he releases the savageness of a tiger. He shall be named Symbios. Yes, this name is okay. Brilliant man with a never-failing composure and an iron will that can't be swayed by emotions. He fights like a dragon and slices through the battlefield like the wind. He shall be named Medion. Is that okay? Yes. Rises above all others with his strong spirit, but carries with him a sorrow, a past full of sadness. Once released of this sorrow, his soul will soar as he becomes a wolf with sharp and virtuous fangs. And he is Julian. So as you might have guessed, these are the protagonists of all three scenarios. And this time we are playing as Symbios. I do love that opening. The guard buying the flowers in disguise. I think it's great how they do so much with such minimal sprites. This opening scene is a really nice sort of setup to the game. Once again, beautiful music. It's a good introduction to some characters. And you get some of the background of what's happening in the Empire and in the world. A lot of references to General Varlant, who we will meet at some point. And a masked group of people, pagan monks taking up residence in Balsamo. We've already learned that we're near the supposed Holy Land, so the fact there's pagan cults is a cause for concern. Here's one of our first party members, apart from Symbios and Danteres, Masquerade. Here we are, here's our first task. Go and speak to the people of Saraband and learn what you can. So we've got Symbios and Danteres, and then Median and Campbell seem to be the offsiders, the equivalents. Nothing to do but wait. Not us. We got work to do. There's the first addition to our force. Now we can control. So we can go to the Imperial camp. Might be a good idea. And our father is currently too sick to join the peace negotiations. Hey, 10 coins. We're off to a good start. Soften them with long range attacks and finish with close range. Good advice. Saw something I should not have seen. The door is locked, so that's a bedroom from the looks of it. Please don't leave me behind. That was pretty funny, when she sneaks through the window and then he gets in trouble. The messenger gave her the flowers. Same one that was in disguise. Now, I can't for the life of me remember if you get to use these flowers at some point, so I guess we'll find out together. More additions. We got a team going now. Oh, here we go. I can get into this room this way, but there's nothing in there for me. Let's go upstairs. I'm trying to remember what we can do with all of the controls there. There was a way to save the game as well, I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. But that looks like a treasure chest. Ah, potion! Okay. Let's inspect. Hang on. No, let's look at our items. Oh, here we go. We've got quite a few. Completely recovers. So I'm going to give that to Grace, because we're probably not going to need that early on. And I've got the flowers and I've got the antidote herb. Okay. Pretty basic starting gear. Potion is very useful early on. I mean, it's useful throughout the whole game, really. Alright, here we are. So, Saraband, can I go with you into town? Sorry, mate. So, Saraband is, in this game, sort of like a marvel of a city. It's floating on the water. In fact, it's almost like a large boat or a large ship. And that's sort of why everyone's so excited to see it and jealous that we get to go and look around. There's one of the guards. Definitely her flowers. Oh, here we go. Garrosh. So we've met Haywood and Garrosh. Healthy, wealthy, and happy as a Saraband guard. So they've both joined the guards. Can you look in barrels? I can't remember. I think you can look inside sinks and everything as well. So we're seeing that the Republic... Oh, 5 coins. The Republic formed after breaking off from the Empire. Whereas it seems like a more sort of liberal, less militaristic nation. So there's more Imperial soldiers here, even though this place is neutral. So the West District. So that's... They were saying we should go to the West District, actually, and see if we can find some of the Imperial soldiers. So perhaps we'll do that. Go inspect these houses. I'm hoping to find a church as well, because I want to save the game. Ah, now this is interesting because you get friendships on the battlefield. So if you attack the same enemy, two party members attack the same enemy, they start to form a relationship and form a bond, and that gives them certain buffs, which is really cool. So, and if you die and have to resurrect them, then they lose that relationship. So there's some good incentive to keep your characters alive. A strong, attractive military man. Follow your heart, girl. Right, now, do I want to go this way or that? This might be the easier way to go. How do I... From memory, this might be the customs office or something. Harness the power of steam. So there you go, this is like a pioneer of steam technology. So there you go, this man invented the steam engine of Saraband. That's what allows them to create the city on the water. And they said someone in Quonos is making steam armor. So we're getting some steampunk rumors already. Do I want to go through there? I'm going to go through this way. Who's this old man? Do you like that? Yes, I do like it. So, Garvin created Saraband, and it's a neutral merchant city-state, I guess. Feeling very, very strong links to somewhere like Venice. Fighting styles for the weak. Pick a foe who's been weakened by a stronger fighter and never face the enemy alone. That is good advice, especially for magicians and healers. There we go. Saraband is that middle ground. I'd be scared of him too. One of the 7 wonders of the continent. Why does he allow this place to exist? Good question. He allows it to exist independently. For someone as scary as the Emperor sounds. No, I have not seen the 3 princes yet. Medion. Okay, so Medion is the guy we know of already. You got Majoron, Spoilt, and Arrowant is downright strange. So everyone likes Medion. Everyone thinks he's a bit of a looker. Planning weapon proficiency. Take into account various weapon types. Choose a weapon type that suits you and use it to battle to develop your skill. Yeah, so that's the other thing about Shining Force 3 in particular, is you have different classes of weapons. I mean, obviously you got different types and different classes, I guess, for want of a better term. So you can use swords, for example, or lances, but there's 3 or 4 different types of swords as well, and each one has different special moves associated with it. And so the more you use, say, broadswords, for example... Oh my! Amazing underwear in here. The more you use broadswords, for example, you'll unlock special moves for that, and then you can change to blades, like scimitar-style swords, and you can learn different set of special moves. And this was actually the first game that had special moves for Shining Force. The previous games had critical hits, but I don't think they had special moves. And Merchant's Rule. Yeah, the specials are just kind of will randomly occur and do more damage, obviously. Sometimes have special hit effects. But one of the main benefits of it is well, benefits. I mean, one of the things you can do is you can try and get special moves for all different types of weapons, or you can just specialize in one, and different characters that use the same types of weapon can focus on different styles and unlock different moves. Hey, 5 gold coins. Yeah, I probably didn't explain that very well, but you'll see what I mean with the special moves and different weapon types. Now then, I've inspected everything, so let's go through the gates. There's a church, so I'm going to take this opportunity to save. Love the church music. Yes. The adventure has been saved. Yes, I would like to continue now. Oh, good. So we can see that Elbasem is the religion of choice here. Which also makes that cult people were talking about seem a bit more scary. Now, where did we come from? We came from here, didn't we? I'm going to take a small, quick... I'm going to take a small, quick break and you can enjoy this excellent music from the game. Alright, where were we? We were going to go inside some buildings, weren't we? Oh, here we go, it's a shop. And the peace conference, and I hear that it's going to drag on for a while. It's getting on my nerves. Let's see, can I... Oh no, no different dialogue. I suppose because he's not actually operating as a shop at the moment. There we go. So I can buy... Oops, hang on. I've got quite a bit of gold. Do I want to buy some medical herbs? Do people need them? It doesn't hurt, I guess. I'll put one to Dentera's. Nothing for now. Here we go. Found a healing drop. Excellent. Inside the barrel. Pays to search. Oh good, let's go. What is this place? It's like a public building. Do some business in Baltimore, it turned out not to be so good. Many uneasy troops from both countries waiting to see where the conference leads, could trigger a battle there at any time. What can I learn here? Work was opportunity for merchants. Very cynical view. Oh, here we go, something in the box. Ah, medical herb. Shouldn't have bought one. What is this? Some kind of egg. Well, I just took his coins. Search there. This is... well, that's the exit to the city. The fellow up there with the laundry. Now, I believe this character is a reference or a throwback to the original Shining Force. I'm not a coward. I grew tired of making a living by killing people and making ends meet by doing laundry. And I found it's not a bad alternative. Do you agree? Yes. Thanks for agreeing. You haven't had nearly enough battle experience to truly understand. Perhaps I'll meet him again one day. No? Ha! That's harsh, Marty. Tell him, no, you're a fucking coward. What is this? It's like an inn. Oh, here you go. Some more people were reporting they've seen some strange monks in Balsamo. Oh, she's flirting with me. Oh, look at that. That's pretty forward. Come on, ma'am. I'm a soldier. I've got work to do. Many women are attracted to you. Well, based on that last interaction, I'm going to say yes. I thought so. They say looks aren't the first thing they look for in men, but girls don't even want to get to know me. Maybe it's because I hang around here all day. Still, I envy a popular guy like you. You can do it, buddy. Just be yourself, bro. These are all Imperial soldiers. Well, I'm not here to drink. No fear. These guys merchants. Constantly working, it's nice to relax and have a drink and mingle. I'll bet. Alright, where else have we got to explore here? We've been to all these places. I think that's where the camp is. The Imperial camp. Who's this fellow? I don't know what I'm going to do because of the conference. Our sales have been dismal. If all this stuff isn't resolved soon, all my food and good stock will rot. Oh, food and good stock will rot. My poor food. So everyone's doing it tough with the war going on? Or the war potentially looming? Health bread! Sweet. From memory, smart group fight. One way to break the morale of your enemies is to defeat their leader. Identify the enemy leader immediately. Makes sense? Now, let's have a look at the health bread. Permanently increases max hit points. I'm going to leave this for a little bit. That is very useful, but I feel like when it's so easy to level up, like in the early game now, I'm probably better off saving that for when it's tougher to level up. Okay, so this is the governor's house, I'm guessing. Do you have any business here? No, I don't. Then fuck off. The general public may not enter the government district. If you have no business here, please move along. Alright. That means there's one place left to go. Which is where the Imperial soldiers are hanging out. Found Median and Campbell now. That situation is being diffused. I love that little bit there. That's so good. The fact that Mascarum was not paying attention. These two are the heavy hitters of their respective allegiance. Oh, they're investigating too. We finally found some of these masked monks. Very cool designs as well, I think. So iconic. So they've been up to no good after all. Alright, here's our first battle. Mascarin has the highest agility. I'm going to leave her here, somewhere safe, because she's quite low health. Then Terras and Symbios can go to the front line. And look at these graphics. Incredible. This is such a beautiful game. What can I do with... So we've got healing magic, so I won't do anything just yet.
Here I come.
Now then, I might actually get him to attack. No, you know what? Let's stay there so we're defending the casters. I love their attack animation too, it's pretty cool. That spinning sword attack. wow, they're all really going for him. Need to heal him up for sure. Wow! That was unfortunate. I can't believe I died in the first battle. I can't remember that ever happening to me before. That's crazy. Okay. All good, we get to try again. Maybe Symbios is more fragile than I remembered. To start off with anyway. Yeah, here we go. I'll stop. If I move Grace to there, then at least there's less people that can attack. Actually, this would be the best way to do it. Let's do this. Will this kill? I don't know if it'll kill though. Yes! Just enough. Now, the other thing is, see that exclamation mark? That's because swords... Oh, critical hit! Very nice. Swords are weak to lances. And there's all sorts of weapon interactions like that through the game. Where certain weapons are weak or strong against others. So now, I'm going to back him up. And use a medical herb. He's chasing him down. They will target your leader pretty aggressively, as you can see. Not always, but generally they will go for the leader if they can. So he'll go for Symbios. Okay, now who had low health? Did any of them have low health, or am I imagining things? There we go. I love the magic in this game. It looks so cool. Actually, let's go here so it blocks his path a bit better. Oh wow, Mascarin takes big damage. Now, what do I want to do here? I'm going to take this guy out. Because they won't be able to get enough attacks in to actually kill him. And he can't get to Mascarin either, which is really nice. Okay, we're pretty safe. I'm going to use Grace to heal Symbios. Here's another cool magic effect. Oh, here's what's cool as well. You press start, and you can do it without the overlay. So you can really appreciate the graphics.
Here I come.
Oh, critical hit. Oh, wow. One hit kill. Very nice. Carrying too much already. What will you drop for the medical herb? Oh well. I'll give up for the medical herb. Yeah, I forgot about that. You have to make sure you're not carrying too much or you'll have to drop something. Are just a bunch of murderers. Right. This might be a good place to save and come back to. Or at least save. Yes, let's save. And I'm going to come back. Maybe even tonight. Wouldn't mind playing a bit more tonight, so... No. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll be playing some more of this, maybe some more Fighters Megamix 2 before too long. Master Gabriel just fell asleep. He tried to hold out and stay awake until you returned. Good night, Symbios. Get some rest. You deserve it. Well, catch you soon then, everyone.